We will continue to animate, and we will animate this part of the engine now. So I will orbit the camera, move the camera to this position. We will start with the piston, and I think I will select the crankcase also to change the smoothness of the rendering. I think I will turn it up to 60, like so. Well, I'll control select the piston, and I will drag a height move. Drop it on the piston, and we select the path, and I will turn on the tribal, select the handle, rotate the path 180 degrees, like so. And I want the piston to stop 1 millimeter from the bottom, so I will turn off the tribal, select the end point, and turn on the tribal. Right click the center handle, center point here at the bottom, zoom in a bit like so, trying to find the edge, click here. And we know that it will be placed 1 millimeter from the bottom, so I will drag the tribal a bit and type 1 and hit enter. That will be the end point for the animation. Turn off the tribal. Then we will animate this glass piston. Select the glass piston and add a height move. Select the path. Turn on the tribal. Select the handle and rotate the path. Type 180. Turn off the tribal and select the endpoint and turn on the tribal again. We know that when we created this piston, it was we added a cylinder here for the length of the cylinder was 30 millimeters, and then we added some material 2 millimeters here. So in total it is 32 millimeters, but plus the distance between the bottom and the piston is 1 millimeters. So it means that we have to move the end point of the glass cylinder, move it 33 millimeters from the bottom of the crankcase. So first of all, I will select the center handle to center point of the bottom, like so, and I will grab the handle, drag a bit, and type 33 millimeters. That will be the end point for the glass piston. Then turn off the tribal. Then I will select the displacer, and the displacer will be attached to this surface or this face on the crankcase. So I will drag a height move, drop it, and I will select the path, turn on the tribal, select the axis like so, 180, turn off the tribal. I will select the handle, and I will move the camera a bit, turn on the tribal, zoom in a bit also, then select the center handle, center point of that surface like so, and I will turn off the tribal. Then we have the cover. Select it, control select the cover, drag a height move, select the path, turn on the tribal, do the same as before, rotate 180 degrees, turn off the tribal and select the end point, turn on the tribal. I will select the center handle, center point of that hole like so, turn off the tribal, deselect, and when I select this washer, height move, select the path, and I'll turn on the tribal to select this handle to rotate the path, and I will move the tribal to this position, to the end point, and I will right click to choose center point of this hole. And we know that the thickness of the cover is 4 millimeters, so I have to drag this handle a bit and then type 4 millimeters. So then the washer will be placed in the right position. Then I select the screw, Control select the screw, drag a height move, select the path, turn on the tribal, select the handle, rotate the path 180 degrees, and select the end point to turn on the tribal again. Right click to center point of this hole. Then I have to drag a bit and type 4 millimeters, like so. Turn off the tribal. And we know that these washers, they are linked, so every washer has a smart motion, and same goes with the screws, because they are linked. Like so. And then I will go back to my view, exploded view, and I will try to, I will see if it works. So click on and play, and it seems to work. Yes. Well, now we see that when we click play, all parts will start directly in the same at the same moment. But I want some delay on each part. For instance, if the rod bushing is starting immediately when I click play and the cylinder coming next after a half second, for instance, or and then the washers and the screws, and we can change that here in the start motion editor. We see here also that every part start at the same time. So rod bushing starts at 0. It means when I click play, the bushing animates immediately. The same with the cylinder. Start time is 0. But if I type 0.5, I move the animation a bit. I will do the same with this one. This will start after 1 second, and this one will start 1.5, and this will start after 2 seconds, and 2.5, this one 3 seconds, and this one 3.5, and this one 4, and this one 4.5. Like so. So I will try close, and we'll click on, and we start playing the animation. The bushing first, then cylinders, the washer and screws, like so. So I will go to exploded view. If we want to show this to our customers, for example, or we want to show it on the internet, we can export the animation. If we come up here to the menu button, a file, here we have export animation. And I will export the animation as AVI file, and I'll call it animation, like so. Save. Then we have this window where we can change some settings, for instance the size of the video, but I will keep it in this size, 640 by 360. But I will change this from 150 to 72 because I want to show it on the screen. And also the rendering quality is set as default scene display quality, the same quality as you see here on the screen. But you have also advanced realistic quality. You can change to add shadows or ray tracing. In advanced settings you have more settings to add if you want. But in this case I will use the scene display quality, and here the option button you can change the compression, the video compression here, but I will use full frame uncompressed. Click OK, and then I will click OK here, and we see that now that we have 196 frames to render, and I will save it, begin, like so, and then we will see that we will have our animation here, animation AVI. I double click the file. Now we see the animation here, like so. So this means that if you have created a design or construction, you want to show your customers how it works, the function of your design, you can animate the construction, your design, and you can export the animation, put it on the internet, or send your animation to your customer. So I hope that you have learned how to use the Smart Motion here in IronCAD, and it will help you in your presentation of your design. So I will save this file, and I will also close.